Democrats across the country beware. Kash Patel, Donald Trump's nominee to be the director of the FBI, is coming for you. And I don't mean that as a double entendre there, but however, according to Donald Trump advisor Jason Miller, Kash Patel might be coming for you because he wants to take you to Pound Town. Now, let me give you the full context of this unfortunate sexual innuendo that Jason Miller posted on social media. So what happened this week is obviously we had Pam Bondi, Donald Trump's pick to be the next Attorney General of the United States. I'm sorry, it's just such a funny thing. She went through her confirmation thing this week. It did not go well, right? She wasn't able to answer questions, but at one point, she was asked about Kash Patel's enemies list that he published in his book from a few years ago. So they've got the enemies list and they're like, hey, if you're in charge of the DOJ, obviously Kash Patel would be serving with you as the FBI director. He's got this enemies list. That kind of seems like a bad thing. And Pam Bondi said, there will never be an enemies list within the Department of Justice. So then you had New York Times reporter Glenn Thrush, who posted on social media and said, it seems like Pam Bondi is, distancing herself from Kash Patel. Like, that's it. Just a little simple thing like, we're not going to have enemies list. Kash Patel does have an enemies list. So it seems that she was distancing herself. That's all the reporter said. Well, Jason Miller, again, one of Trump's top advisors, he wasn't happy about that characterization. Oh, God, no, nobody's backing off of enemies lists. So he said this. This is taken out of context, Glenn. We all look forward to Kash Patel taking these idiotic Democrats to Pound Town if and when they decide to waste their time asking him about hypothetical conspiracy theories in his hearing. Yeah, Democrats, Kash Patel is taking you to Pound Town. Now, I'm hoping everybody watching this knows what that means, okay? I don't want to have to sit here and explain to you what Pound Town is. But at the same time, if you don't know, I don't want you to have to go, ask your kids like, hey kids, what is Pound Town? Pound Town, I'm just going to read it to you. I don't want to have to paraphrase it. Pound Town is a slang for particularly robust intercourse. Wiktionary defines the term as a metaphorical place of vigorous, often rough sexual activity. And according to Jason Miller, that is where Kash Patel is taking us. Straight to Pound Town. One-way ticket to Dick City, right? This is absolutely ridiculous. But what's even more ridiculous is that Miller, sexual innuendos aside, is kind of glossing over the fact that this is in fact not a conspiracy theory, and Kash Patel does in fact have an enemies list. I mean, Miller in his post called it a conspiracy theory. The dude published it. Like, you can go to your local Barnes & Noble or Books A Million right now and buy it. You can pull it up online. I've actually read parts of it in videos. It is not hypothetical. It is not a conspiracy. It's a legitimate, genuine thing that actually does exist. And yes, Kash Patel is going to be grilled on it. And no, he is not, hopefully, taking anyone to Pound Town when he gets asked those very tough questions. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.